Good morning and blessings. I'm Pastor Vaughn, and here's the news for Sunday, June 2nd. Next Sunday is Church in the Park. Yeah, I know, we're all pretty excited. So here's what next Sunday looks like. Our prayer service begins at Fireman's Park in DeForest at 9 a.m. Our church service begins at the park at 10 a.m. Our potluck picnic begins after the service ends. There are 3 areas we need your help to make Church in the Park a success. 1, we can use about 4 volunteers to meet us at the park at 8 a.m. to help set up chairs and move tables and get everything else set up before the 9 a.m. prayer service begins. We could also use some help putting everything away after church. 2, we need you to bring a picnic side dish to share for our potluck picnic. 3, we need you to invite people to Church in the Park. We still have plenty of invitation cards just outside the sanctuary. We also posted information to our Facebook page yesterday that you can share on your own Facebook page. So remember, next Sunday we are meeting at Fireman's Park in DeForest. What's the weather forecast for next Sunday?
Well, we're still a week out, so things can change. But right now we're looking at a high of 74 degrees. Cloudy, with a 25% chance for rain. We'll keep you posted on the weather during the week, but for now it looks like it will be a nice day for Church in the Park next Sunday. And even if it does rain, my Harvest News forecast is that our light can still shine in the park.
The Harvest Men's Breakfast will meet this Saturday at Roadside Grill in Windsor starting at 8 a.m. If you don't know what this group is about, it's pretty simple. Somebody else makes breakfast, so we don't have to do the dishes. We talk guy talk, no politics, no trash. And then we talk about how to be a Christian man in today's world. Contact me if you have any other questions about men's breakfast. This month's prayer emphasis can be found on the back of today's bulletin. One of the ministries we support with your generous Kingdom Builders giving is Norski Nibbles, a community program in DeForest that provides 5 bag lunches per week throughout the summer to children who qualified for free or reduced school lunches. You have another sweet opportunity to support Norski Nibbles this month. Sunday, June 23rd at 1 p.m., the YoFresh Frozen Yogurt Cafe in DeForest is hosting frozen yogurt with a cop as a fundraiser for Norski Nibbles. This week is the last session of Heart Groups in DeForest, though Sun Prairie will wrap up next week. But Pastor Jerry will lead a 5-week Heart Group here at Harvest Church in the Sanctuary beginning at 6:30 p.m. on Friday, June 28th. This session is based on Christine Cain's video Bible study, Unashamed. Using God's Word, she shows how God is not only more powerful than anything we've ever done that we're ashamed about, but He is stronger than anything that's ever been done to us that we're ashamed of. By learning the truth that God is bigger than our mistakes, inadequacies, and limitations, we will see that we are not fundamentally flawed and that we can be accepted. Stay tuned to Harvest News for more information about Unashamed. One of our core values is sharing our resources with people in the name of Christ. I'm quickly going to talk about 2 ways we can do this. The DeForest Area Food Pantry is asking local churches to help provide certain items for June. We will have a blue tote in the front of the sanctuary for you to drop off these items over the next couple of weeks. Those items include toothpaste, macaroni and cheese, hamburger or tuna helper, Jello or pudding cups, brownie mix, dry pasta such as spaghetti or macaroni noodles, and cereal. Another way you can share our resources is on Facebook. No matter how you use Facebook or what you may think of Facebook, Harvest Church uses it as a communication tool to reach people both in the church and outside the church. Our sermon videos, especially our sermon excerpts, are intended to be shared so we can get the gospel out to the world. Looking at this week, our first sermon excerpt from Wednesday was shared 5 times, reached 182 people and had 11 engagements. An engagement is based on how many likes, comments, shares, and clicks our posts get. Our second excerpt from Thursday was shared 4 times, reached 181 people, and had 17 engagements. Our third excerpt from Friday was shared twice, reached 134 people, and had 6 engagements. So what we see is that the more people share our posts, the higher our reach and engagement is. If you have Facebook, share our posts. If you have Facebook but aren't getting our posts, see me right after church so we can fix that. And a programming note. Harvest News will not be seen next week. And that's all for this week's edition of Harvest News. From the Reaching, Teaching, Caring, and Sharing News Desk, this is Pastor Vaughn inviting you to join us on the journey to becoming the church Jesus wants us to be. Pastor Jerry is next.